Hello, welcome. This is Maniac Tim with Maniac Sports. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be at the Muskegon Big Red game when they visit Reese Puffer today. So I'll be at the Reese Puffer Muskegon Big Reds game. Uh, I plan on going there. I plan on cheering on my Big Reds. And hopefully, we will get to see some we'll get to see something happen. Hopefully, we'll get to see uh, the Big Reds win, and hopefully, I'll be able to get some interviews with some of the people, uh, fans or whatever. But I really hope so. But I named this show "Sound Off Fridays." Okay, Sound Off Fridays. What's that about? Okay, let's say you had a bad week or in sports or your team lost or your team won and you want to just kind of either celebrate or you want to just kind of go ahead and complain. Well, this is a platform for it, and if you guys are thinking something like this. Now, I do not own the rights to this song or anything, but I am going to go ahead and play a little video from another YouTube content creator. And like I say, I do not own the rights to this song. This is well, I'm sure some of you Lions fans know this, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this for the heck of it. And hopefully, you know, tell me if you like this and tell me is if you think that with the loss to the Seahawks and uh, the loss, if we end up losing this week to Atlanta and then go ahead and drop one to Green Bay, do you think that it's going to be like back to the same old Lions, you know? Or do you think that this is a good thing that has happened and that they can still turn things around? You know, how much of a must-win game is this for the Lions today? I or not today, Sunday. I think it is a must-win game for the Lions. I really do. I think they got to find a way to win this game, no matter what. Otherwise, we might go ahead and need to listen to this song one more time. So, without any further to do, and like I said, I do not own the rights to this song, but I'm going to go ahead and play play it. And here we go.
A long, long time ago, very few remember when the Lions used to make us smile. And very few have had the chance to do a Detroit champions dance. 'Cause it really hasn't happened for a while. Decades they have made us shiver, knowing that they won't deliver good news to our doorstep. And yet our hearts they still kept. And I know that we will surely cry the day they hold that trophy high. 'Cause it will touch us deep inside the day Detroit curse dies. So try, Detroit Lions will try. They'll just grab another draft pick and the Lions will try.
Not own the rights to
And
this
we'll
song.
just keep on drinking beer Sunday nights, saying this'll be the year the curse dies. This'll be the year the curse died. For 60 years the story's been told and felt down deep within our souls of all the years that should have been.
Yeah.
Barry, he's the best for running back, and Megatron was right on track, but we just watched them quickly fade away. When Wayne Fonts left, the coaching died, and Spielman worked hard every time. Hansen kicked off his shoes because another touchdown was refused. And Stafford tried to start a spark while the team around him just fell apart. So we still pray deep in our hearts someday Detroit curse died. And we'll be.
And when is a curse going to finally die? I mean, we had freaking Peyton Manning go ahead and actually do a ritual a couple years ago where he was trying to help make the Detroit Lions curse die. So I mean, heck, we need this curse to
be singing, try, Detroit Lions will try. They'll just grab another draft pick and the Lions will try. And we'll just keep on drinking beer Sunday nights, singing, this will be the year the curse dies.
Oh my, oh.
This will be the year the curse dies.
I want the curse to die. Look at me. Yeah.
My Motown often sings the blues. The Lions search for happy news. Another playoff turned away. Bobby Lane's the last we know to raise the trophy long ago. The Silver Dome no longer lets us play. But little children, they still dream, and at Ford's Field we still try to scream.
Oh God!
Few good words are spoken, and hearts they still get broken.
And there was a lot of hearts broken.
It's the team that we admire the most, faithful fans from coast to coast. Will someday raise a glass and toast the day Detroit curse dies.
We'll just add the chorus one more time.
Try, Detroit Lions will try. They'll just grab another draft pick and the Lions will try. And we'll just keep on drinking beer Sunday nights, singing, this will be the year the curse dies. This will be the year the curse dies. We'll all be singing, try, Detroit Lions will try. They'll just grab another draft pick and the Lions will try. And we'll just keep on drinking beer Sunday nights, singing, this will be the year the curse dies.
So how right is that? Is this going to be the year the curse dies, or will it keep on going? I mean, come on. It's time. Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes has been drafting and stuff like that. And I think in some ways we got to look at it. Did he fail at drafting a good enough defense, or is Aaron Glenn the problem? Is the production? Now, I'll tell you, we had Jeremy B on here, my previous show. All right. And if you look at the stats were really bad in a lot of things that happened on how, on what they did, I hate the prevent defense. I have hated it. It never works out for the Lions. And the only way you're going to the only way for the Lions is, you know, the prevent defense is going to work is if you have like 3 or 4 Chauncey Garners on there, type of style players that can go ahead and shut down. You know, uh, we need to get pressure on that quarterback. We need to get the sacks. Is it time for Aaron Glenn to go? You tell me, what's your rating? What do you think about the job that Aaron Glenn is doing and our responsibility? What do you think? Did did the did the Lions actually um, do something? Uh, did Dan Campbell grow in coaching, or did we see some of his rookie mistakes? Why did he go ahead and not go for the win instead of the tie at the end of the game? Because everybody knows that it's sudden death overtime. And why did you go ahead and let the Seattle Seahawks in overtime drive all the way down the field by using that damn prevent defense? Come on. You got to be better than that. You got to be better. You got to be dominating. Okay, we want domination personified. All right. But yeah, and I would actually like to hear from any of your any fans of the San Francisco 49ers and any fans on the actually I'm wide awake right now, you know. I'm wide awake. Hey granddad, it's 12. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, see, I had yesterday off, you know, so it's I got today off. I'm just kind of having a little vacation. I'm gonna go ahead and check out my Muskegon Big Reds football team tonight. They'll be playing the Reese Puffer Rockets, which is kind of in North Muskegon, stuff like that. You are the old man yelling at the cloud. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. How was your night, Granddad's at 12? How was your night? And do you got anything to sound off about? Because hey, you can even sound out about how good your Dolphins are doing. Uh, did you catch any of that fiasco by San Francisco or by the Giants yesterday? You know, oh, you're still at work. Yeah, I understand. I understand. You know, uh, I just had. I mean, hey, October 18th is my anniversary at work. I've been at work for at my current company 30 years now. When my anniversary comes on, so yeah, I know I'm aging myself here and stuff like that. But so I'm using up my vacation. I'm otherwise I lose it. You don't get to carry it over. Yeah, they'll go ahead and pay it. But yeah, but shoot. Yeah, so the Giants really dumped up. Sound off. Did you hear about Pats fans who are starting crap with the Dolphins and got beat up and died? I think you sent me something on that. Yeah, that's just, when you take it that far, you know, it's just too far. Um, yeah, it's that's just too far. 1915. No, 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 no. I did not start work in 1915. Thank you very much. 1915. Oh God, it's not my. Okay, okay. Don't trash talk. Oh shoot. But you know what? I mean, I'm just having fun with it. And yeah, I remember there was a sad incident as far as in a Muskegon Big Reds and a Muskegon Heights Tiger basketball game. They always it used to be called the Walk Arena, and these are rivalry schools, and Heights was always the better team at basketball. We were always the better team at football. You know, it's just the way they were. Heights was known as the team to beat. Well, we used to, so many fans would go to that game that they want to have it at the regular gymnasium so that you could see, because you had Heights fans and Heights Tiger fans and Muskegon Big Red fans coming to the game. Well, so they would go ahead and lease out the LC Walk Arena. It was called back then, and well, lo and behold, there was some stupid fan, and if I believe right, it was actually from the Muskegon Big Red side, um, and they shot and killed somebody in that dang Walk Arena. So for years, Heights and Muskegon did not play that game for so many years because of some stupid father that went ahead and shot somebody else. So, I mean, it's just bad when people need to do that, and yeah, I'm rivalry, I'm stuff like this, you know, you ought to be able to trash talk. I don't care who you are. And, I'm always the one, if I were to like go to the Green Bay and Lions game, I would want to have the right to go ahead and cheer for my team and stuff like that. Now, unfortunately, fan venues and stuff like that don't always go ahead and let you do that, you know. Uh, uh, but I'm also for other fans being able to cheer and stuff like that if they're in my venue too. If they're, if they would be like at Ford Field, yeah, Packer fans can come and they should be able to cheer and not be harassed to the point of somebody being an idiot and killing somebody, or beating up. This is all in fun. This is all in, I mean, yeah, I know you can go ahead and get carried away and people get mad and stuff like that. But when it all comes down to it, is if you're going to start crap, if you're going to dish out crap, and a lot of people do, you got to be able to take it just as well as you dish it out, because otherwise you have no freaking reason doing that. But in saying that, that's just, yeah, yeah. Cheering your team on is one thing. Trash talking is another. Nothing ever goes well with trash talking. It's easy to offend somebody, especially when it's their alcohol, when there's alcohol involved too. Yeah, I can greatly see your point too. Definitely. Okay, Lions news. Ex Lions cornerback Jeff Okuda might make Atlanta Falcons debut. Okuda said he's going to make the Lions suckers pay for trading him. Detroit Prefers. You know what? The guy was never on the field anyway. Hey Jimmy, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Uh, yeah. What do you think of that game yesterday? I was gone doing some cheers, my dude. Day off to do a good start. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I got the whole weekend off. That's good. I get uh in my job a lot of times I freaking don't uh every other weekend I get 1 day off usually. You know, Sunday is usually my only day considered off. We're still recovering from. Yeah, I that's true. That's true. And actually, I think that was like 2 nights ago. Yeah, I almost. No, actually, I'm just kind of. I just started my stream right now. I was up a little bit at like 1 o'clock and stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing it, but then I just said, "Hey, no, I'd come in and start in the morning and stuff like that." Uh, but so, how's your day? Do you have the day off? You gotta get ready to go. I still gotta make sure I subscribe to your channel too. Um, because but I gotta be on my other platform because I got two emails and stuff like that. So I gotta be on the one where my other emails on. So I will make sure I subscribe to that uh today. Hey, Grandizer. Okay. Lions news. On Ross St. Brown returns to Detroit Lions practice squad. David Montgomery. Yeah, I know. Three O line out. David Montgomery. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Taylor Decker, or that thigh. Yeah. Taylor Decker's out. Ankle. Vitai's out. Knee. Yeah. Frank right out. Right now's out toe. Yeah, and that does really suck. Injuries does really suck, and and especially when it's a big a big player and stuff like that. Having David Montgomery out is gonna hurt us. That's for sure. I don't think the players that we signed it's going to be able to take the place of what David added to the roster, and also having CJ Chauncey Garner gone. That really hurts. That's but we got to find a way of getting around that. And like I say, are they going to be the Lions that from when I was, I don't know if you caught that. I was playing that song, the day the curse died. Are we going to finally, are we going to finally find out what, you know, is Dan Campbell going to be able to make the adjustments? Is Aaron Glenn going to be able to finally get his defense working? You want to know one of the things that brings out the maniac in me? The prevent defense, because it never works for the Lions. It allows them to go ahead. It allows the other team to go ahead and go all the way down the field and score a touchdown every single time they freaking use it to try to stop. That prevent defense is I have never been a fan of that. I have always hated that, and that's what cost us the game. Uh, yes, the Seahawks are a monkey on the back, you know, of the Lions, but good teams figure out a way to get around that. Good teams figure out a way. Good teams figure out a way to go ahead and elevate themselves above the above these losses. Now, yeah, we gotta take this as one loss and stuff like that. But like I said, we cannot even think of taking Atlanta not seriously. You know, we gotta go in there and make Atlanta pay for what the Seahawks did to us. That's the way you react. You gotta make the Atlanta Falcons pay for what the Seahawks did to us. And then you gotta go into Green Bay the next week and go ahead and show Green Bay on Thursday that they're not the king of the NFL anymore. They're not the king of the NFC North anymore. That the Detroit Lions are. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's okay. Lions week 3 scouting report. The Atlanta Falcons are undefeated, but battled heading into this week. Three three matchups. Detroit Lions host the Atlanta Falcons in week 3 matchup. Excuse me. Uh, the Detroit Lions host the Atlanta Falcons at as the Detroit Pride of Detroit, and Tim was there. Yeah. Okay. Free for All Friday with Timothy Becker. He is the victim of the modern age. Hitting the like button shows support. One pride. Biting kneecaps. Cut that growling sound. I'll cue that growling sound. Yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Yeah. We got, yeah. Hey, one of the things, did everybody hear? The XFL and USFL are talking about merging now. All right. Who caught it? Who said at the start of the USFL season that the XFL and the USFL should merge? That would give them the best chance of surviving. And right now, they're talking about merging. OMG, does this maniac know it or what? I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, what brings out the maniac in in me? What brings out the maniac in you? What brings out the maniac in um, uh, me? Another thing this is injuries. You know, Chauncey Gardner Johnson being injured, man, that really brings out the maniac in me. You know, David Montgomery being injured brings out the maniac in me. You know, I'm sure Nick Chubb being injured brings out the maniac for the Browns fans. You know, uh, Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons Lions rivalries been played 39 times, with the Falcons winning 14 and the Lions winning 25. So let's make it 26 this week. 25 games, Detroit Lions lead the series 25-14 with 0 ties. Yeah, I definitely don't want a tie for sure. But a tie would be better than a loss. But still, I want to go ahead and end this week with the same record that the Atlanta Falcons have at the end of this week, and being 2 wins, 1 losses. And next week, Thursday, it's going to be a short week for us too, because uh, after, and no, I'm not trying to look past Atlanta. You know, uh, I is this a must-win game? It's only one. It's only one game. Okay, I think it's a must-win game more for the morality of the players, more for the confidence of the fans, more for everything. Now, if you remember last year, though, however, you know, last year, um, we when the Lions went ahead and had the turnaround, it was a week that they played Green Bay. That was a week they think turned around for them. So maybe it's a good thing that they play Green Bay early or this season than they did last season. Then they can start turning things around earlier. I'm hoping I'm hoping they're turning things around earlier with the Falcons. You know, that's what I'm hoping. So, but hope everybody's doing good. Um, yeah, but actually, if anybody out there that wants to come in, I will put a link in there. I know I'm only having seen one person right now out there, and that's definitely Grandize as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. I hope your night went well. You know, I really do. Hopefully you're. So let's see. I'm gonna bring back up the NFL. I don't want to do screen. Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay. Sorry, I kind of NFL schedule. All right. All right. Okay. What's the wacko bodies revealed about DC's? Oh, wacko bodies revealed Texas Branch Davidians 1993. Oh boy, that's way back. Yeah, I definitely got to get a foam head for sure. Yeah, I gotta get a Detroit foam head and also a but I'm gonna do real quick. Barry Sanders. I'm sorry. I'm. Oh, that was kind of weird. Uh, let's go ahead. I gotta put my earbuds in or earmuffs in order to do this the way that I want to do it. But yeah, 1990. Okay, yeah, yeah. I actually remember that. I remember I was driving to work when that event happened. You know. Okay. Hero of the week. Yeah, my hero of the week would have been David Montgomery before he got injured. That was my hero of the week for the Lions because David Montgomery was really moving that ball, was really playing well. I thought against the Seahawks. You know, dunce of the week is going to be Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn. He just you know I don't trust Aaron Glenn. I'm sorry, I don't. I mean, he had all that time to prepare, and you know, it's at the point where you really gotta look at it. Has cost the team so much. It has. Okay, so Lions news. What channel is Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday? TV time. Uh, it should be on Fox. Uh, Let me make sure, and it should be at 1 o'clock. Uh, okay, Detroit Lions game. Okay. Man, Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, it's on at 1 o'clock Sunday. Uh, is okay. TV schedule. I'm sorry, but I'm sure it's on Fox. Yeah, it'll be on Fox. And of course, anybody that has a Sunday ticket can also get it on the Sunday ticket. But I know I don't have a Sunday ticket. All right, so just to add, and we all know who this guy is, Barry Sanders. The one and only Barry Sanders, arguably the best running back in his era. Uh, Although he never won a Super Bowl because he plays for the Lions. But like we said, he just had this statue that was placed, and this was him at the ceremony there. And when he was, I'll tell you what, I wish we had him right now. The young, I wish we had a young Barry Sanders right now. I really do. Him in his prime. him in his prime was great, and there wasn't a lot of injuries. Um, I mean, I know there was a couple times he did get injured and stuff like that, but he was all right. Well, yeah, with these two monitor systems, sometimes I lose myself too. Yeah. Now I said the bum of the week is Aaron Glenn. That's the bum of the week. Okay. Lions news. Uh, the Lions have one sack in 2 games. Yeah, they allowed a average time to throw of 3.27 seconds. That's 3 minutes 27 seconds, the highest in the NFL. And their depth has suddenly taken a hit. Exactly, exactly. And that's yeah, really, what's not working. It's Aaron Glenn's job to have that scheme. It's Aaron's It's Aaron Glenn's job to have these players up and ready to play. So really, what's not working? Uh, you know, I gotta say it's Aaron Glenn. It's Aaron Glenn, and uh, some ways you gotta really even think of, is it some of Dan Campbell's play calling too? You know, uh, because hey, it's just you know, why would why would you go for it on fourth on like your own 42 at the same time, you know, the play right after David Montgomery got injured. David Montgomery, your running back, gets injured, and then you go for it then? What the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? You know? No country for old Lion fans. Yeah. Okay, let's check. Okay. So, okay, this film. Okay. Yeah, I don't own the right, but because it's on YouTube.
Sort of teammates. And I want to sort of recognize some of them as well because, they've shown faith in me as a former player to be able to represent them. I think, I think that it's been mutually beneficial. So I'll just also recognize some of the great relationships that I've been able to continue to have, some that just in the last few years. But I'm grateful for my relationship with companies like Nike, who they made these new kicks for
I'm
me.
going to shut this.
And then there's also Rocket Mortgage.
We don't really want to. Okay, so Derek can. Okay, let me get back here. Okay, Lions news. Derek Henry. Okay, Lions. Excuse me. Lions news. Rumors. Detroit named landing spot. Okay, Detroit named landing spot for running back Derek Henry, and I was there. Lions news. Former Detroit Lions running back signed by Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Yeah. And did you see where Tim Boyle was signed? What the heck? They could have I can't remember what team signed him, Tim Boyle, but they can have Tim Boyle because I'll tell you, Tim Boyle was not good for the Lions. Uh, you know, he didn't, he didn't do good in breakfast. Breakfast. Oh God, yeah. Listen to me, sir. Let's see. Who was it signed? Who was it that signed Tim Boyle? Um, oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Uh, Tim Boyle. I think that was the Jets. I think it was the Jets that signed Tim Boyle, if I remember right. I would much rather have Zach Wilson than Tim Boyle. That's for sure. Tim Boyle. Yeah, it was the Jets that signed Tim Boyle. I mean, what the heck? Why would you? I mean, why would you sign that guy? I mean, that's just outrageous. Why somebody would sign that guy? Because I mean, Tim Boyle had an atrocious career with the Lions. He didn't. I know he lost his job. Like, oh gosh. All right. Yeah, Maniac, Stalker. Yeah. Yeah. I do. Yeah, that wasn't good at breakfast. It's about sleepy time. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what went on. Why he said breakfast, stuff like that. You know, but and actually, even the Lions had gotten Tim Boyer from freaking um, what you call it uh, from Green Bay because Boyer used to play for Green Bay. I mean, that's that was yeah. So who likes Wendy's? I don't. No, actually, I do like Wendy's. But, yeah, let's go. I have the sound off, but as you can see, Jet Simon backup quarterback Tim Boyle. Okay, you got to you you got to ask yourself why would you sign Tim Boyle? I mean, come on, Jets I feel for you. It's gotten so bad. You go ahead, you lose Aaron Rodgers. You know, you got to deal with Zach Wilson. And now, if you go ahead and if you go ahead and Zach Wilson messes up, what are you going to do? Are you going to bring in Tim Boyle, who does? I, I mean, it's just, to me, that is ludicrous. I mean, here you had Aaron Rodgers, which was up here. Yes, his talents were diminishing and stuff like that. I was not surprised that he got hurt and all that other stuff. But then so then Zach Wilson, he comes and along with the help of good old um of good old oh damn, I lost my train of thought. Uh, with the help of Aaron Rodgers tutoring and with the help of um Allen's interception, he comes back and he leads the Jets to their first win. But then he goes ahead and shows his real true colors and loses badly to against the against the Dallas Cowboys. You know, and another thing, is that you know here we're looking at one of the successes of and speaking of successes, you know, yeah, we'll get oh shoot, we'll get Tim Boyle off there now. Those are different things and different articles and stuff like that about Tim Boyle. Do you Do you remember that if, quarterback, the episode of quarterback, the night or episode of Kojak, the Night Stalker, where Vanilla pulled his victim tongue, and he would pull and would pull if they complained, he'd pull it hard. I don't remember. I mean, I'll tell you, I don't remember a lot of the episodes that well. I just remember that I watched it, and that was one of the things that I liked when I was more of a kid and stuff like that. So I am not seeing. I've not seen the night. I what I always liked about it, here's in the Night Stalker, you know, uh, the here's more kind of like the get smart of reporters. I mean, here's David Jans. He was this guy that was just about so nervous about all this stuff, but his drive to go ahead and find out and get the story would overcome. But a lot of here he was this scared guy that was scared just about everything. That kind of remind you like from Shaggy and Scooby and stuff like that. And they were scared, but he was more, the side of him that wanted the story, that wanted to stop the killings at whatever creature it was, and stuff like that. You know, now, I mean, one of my shows that I really used to like, it's kind of not in production anymore, but as far as for later shows, was where the Winchesters, the God, Supernatural. I like that. I like that those episodes and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, things got a little weird at the end though. They took it as far as they could take in that. I think so it was kind of good that it ended and stuff like that. But you know, doesn't really lead the Christian in too good a light. So that's the only thing that I didn't like about it. Okay, Kojak was short-lived as a series. Yeah, it impacted on popular cultures as been, you know, now I'm trying to read on this. In popular culture has been supernatural and popular. The series has been described as a predecessor to the X Files. Exactly, exactly. Because yeah, no, I mean, I did watch X Files too. You know, I started watching that show later in life and stuff like that. Later, not in life, but in the series and stuff like that. You know, it's just because of well my work schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, yeah, Detective Motor and stuff like that. Oh boy. But you know what? I am starting to get ran down. To I think I might need need to get a couple hours sleep and stuff like that. Um, and then get back up. I'm going to, you know, like I said, I'm going to the uh, Muskegon High School and Reese Puffer game tonight, and I will try to do a live at the show, at least somewhat. It might be on Instagram, but it might be on here too. So please be looking out for that. If somebody's as far as there and stuff like that, I do want to try to get some stuff going there, and who knows, maybe I'll go get some t-shirts made up and try to hand out some, you know, give a few t-shirts away and stuff like that. I might go ahead and do that. I'm also maybe I look at going to maybe I gotta see if Grand Valley is playing at home or nearby because I'm thinking about going to their game tomorrow. Uh, Grand Valley State College and stuff like that, going to their game tomorrow. I want to use my vacation time also to help grow my channel. So stuff like that. It would be, yeah, that's one thing I really want to do and stuff like that. Yeah. Carol Kojak, Dean McGowan. Kojak is a talented but outspoken investigative reporter. Yep, with an efficiency for the bizarre and the supernatural occurrences. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he always landed. It was either like, and yeah, I mean that would even be a precure to even what supernatural was, too. If you look at it, because I mean there was like a lot of the other stuff that went on there too. You know, although it never got into the angel side of stuff, it was always the bizarre, the supernatural type deal, the folklore and all this other stuff. You know, I mean, the the horror movies that we our age heard of as kids. You know, back when you know you would never have, you know, when vampires were pasty white and they had the fangs and stuff like that, you know, or you know stuff like that. It was yeah, I mean sure it was in color and all that other stuff, but you know, yeah, I definitely remember that series and stuff like that. Definitely. Uh, But I've been on here for an hour. So you have a good day, Grandizer. I do need to get some rest. I usually what I do is usually I'm going to bed about now, but or usually I'm actually sleeping about a couple hours in sleep about now, and then I don't get up for free for all Fridays. It's but I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe trying to start some of this stuff more, you know, doing more at this time slot too. You know, getting the word out on that. Okay, uh, the series managed in its short run to tackle most of the major monster myths, including classic sets as vampires, werewolves, mummies, and zombies. Exactly, and yeah, I remember that totally and stuff like that. It did. It also included stories. It also uh, included stories about a disappearing witches and succubus. Yeah, a pack of Satan 4 episodes focused on masters and spirits in a native folklore. With two involved Native American legends on who. All right, I'm not going to pronounce that name. Not this time in the morning. Yeah, but this is the up topic part of the show. The up, and yeah, this is yeah, it's Maniac Sports. But yeah, sometimes we get into werewolves. Sometimes we get into supernatural stuff. It is what it is. It's all in entertainment purposes and stuff like that too. Um, Carl Kojak tried to put Tin Maniac Sports in a straight jacket. Oh God, yeah, yeah. Now see, that picture of me, on my logo is actually a picture of me when I was like 20 years old. And that was no, I'm joking, of course. You know, geez. But yeah, thank you again, Grandizer 12. I do appreciate it. It's always real to talk to you. It's always great to talk to you. Um, okay, Tim's Maniac Sports next stream did a pack with Satan. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any pack with Satan, that's for sure. Yeah, and I did want to. Yeah, okay. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And that's all that I know about that song, and that's all that I'm going to sing of that song right now. But with the Lions' victory, we will beat the Atlanta Falcons. That you shall surely see. Go Lions! All right. You have a good day. Thank you very much. This is Maniac Tim with Maniac Sports. Yeah, always fun. That's for darn sure. Thank you guys. Okay, till next time. Yeah, game time I'm sure is at 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna try to get there earlier to Reese Buffer Stadium. Try to get there, and hopefully I'll be able to get some some interviews and stuff like that with some people. Okay, all right. You guys have a good night. Thank you guys very much. And this is Maniac Tim. I will see you guys on tonight. Take care.